We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
Ed, when you look down on the court, you see their eyes, that burning passion to play this game. Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. And away we go.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Curry to Adetokunbo. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Irving brings the ball up court to Durant. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep right corner. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Curry into the front court. Lead is 2. To Kemba Walker. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Walker with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving, his first effort, off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lays it up and in. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
James to Irving. Harden to Leonard. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. Into the front court, it's Walker. 8-2, our score. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harden with it up top. He'll run the offense. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Here's Curry with it up top. 10-4 is the score. Kemba Walker here against Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. To Adetokunbo. Curry. Down to 5 on the 24. George lets it fly. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Mike Malone will use a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. To James. Lillard guarded by Russell Westbrook. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Paul George to Walker. Sets him up. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. To Durant. Harden. To Lillard. Goes to the left side. Leonard. Not going down for him this time.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt.
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Paul George, 2-4 now. That misses with a second to go. That's all for this entertaining first quarter of the NBA All-Star Game. Jay and I return after this. You're watching a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Durant to Thompson, going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 12. Nikola Jokic with the block. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Knocked loose. Russell Westbrook up against the Weber State product. Walker with the interception. Great defensive play. To Thompson. Durant. And breaks it up.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's 2 for 2 now.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
Gets it in the left corner to Lillard. Thompson. Simmons. That's not his range. It's no good. Walker into the front court. They lead it by 14. He wants it at the rim and scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Davis. Sizing up the defense. Irving to Simmons. Flushes it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Curry to bring it up. His guys leading by 14. To Middleton. Oh, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Curry can't go down. Smothering defense. To Irving.
I got him.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And the 2 for for Blake Griffin. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
It's Steph for two. Slams it home on the putback. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Griffin. Finish that. To James. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
They go to Jokic, down low. And the rebound pulled down by Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons. To James. LeBron James. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll take a moment to talk things over. New blood coming in for both sides. Giannis for two. Oh, straight down the middle for two.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there and trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Harden to James. Irving. Just off the mark. Curry into the front court. Lead is 12. Embiid to Paul George. Paul George. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Durant. Straight on look. To Durant. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Deep three at the buzzer.
East on. Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Durant. Irving. To Durant. Fires the three, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
To Adetokunbo. Short jumper off the mark. James knocked loose. Giannis Adetokunbo with a piece. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Embiid. Big finish at the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Kyrie with the rock. To James. Oh, he had him there for a second. Durant to Harden. Durant to Leonard. Irving. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To James. They'll get it down to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Kemba Walker. Great look and vision. Joel Embiid. And strokes it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Harden in possession. His guys down 11. To Durant. Harden. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Screen coming. No good. Defense catching a break there. Kawhi Leonard sends it away. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Mike Malone's going to tinker with his group and switch things up. Walker. To Curry. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
George, guarded by Klay Thompson. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kemba Walker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. 1 free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Beyond the arc for 3. Antetokounmpo to Jokic. Almost. Unlucky bounce.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Russ at the controls to Walker. It's Westbrook. And it's Davis for the rebound. To Thompson. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun.
Deep left corner. Davis with the interception.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Oh, emphatic slam.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Thompson, here's a chance from long range. Klay Thompson is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. It's Russ at the controls. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first.
Good shot, baby.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Thompson. Anthony Davis. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team on top by 8. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
And throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Westbrook doesn't have the touch. No good. 19-footer at the buzzer. Fourth quarter getting underway as it's Team LeBron with the ball first. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Harden into the front court. His guys trail by 10. To Irving. Kawhi Leonard. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Curry with the basketball. They'll run the offense. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First free throw is good.
Good shot.
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Here we go. Here we go.
Leonard.
Hey, man, pass the ball.
To James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. And he misses that one free throw. George to Adetokunbo. From the painted area, won't go down. James to Davis. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To James. To Harden. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched the epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Middleton. Count the basket at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Kevin Durant has it to James.
Hands up.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo goes to the right side.
Swing coming right.
Terrific vision. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Curry into the front court. His guys up by 15. To George.
Hey, box out.
Short jumper misses. Leonard, there's the toss. Flushes down the slam.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Can't connect. Here's Curry with it up top. The lead is 15. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hard, tough matchup against George. To Irving. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Adetokunbo to Jokic. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Curry with the ball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Nope, first one does not go. No good, missed the both. Embiid to Paul George. Paul George, 4 out of 7.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Durant knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Adetokunbo can't connect from in close.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.